Okay, let's talk about methylation. Methylation is super important. It's about 2 billion reactions a second that occur with methylation, and methylation influences over 200 genes in your body. There is no such thing as having a SNP that is causing X, Y, and Z disease and treating that SNP in isolation of everything else. There are many other SNPs. There is like 1,800 SNPs. There are other MTHFR genes that are going to influence the methylation. And on a day-to-day basis, your methylation will vary. If you're under a lot of stress, if you've been exposed to anesthesia, if you are fighting a disease, you're going to have a bigger demand for methylation. So please do not expect to come to my office and get a supplement for methylation. That does not exist. That will be given to you by what I call a fictional medicine doctor, not a functional medicine doctor. There is not an ill for a pill. There is not, this is gene X and this is supplement A. This is gene Z and this is supplement D. It doesn't exist. You have to do the work. Like Dr. Lynch always says, health is a 4-letter word. It's called WORK. If you're willing to do the work, you're going to get results. So we have to make sure that your foundation is addressed first. You have to restore your immune system. It doesn't matter what genes you have. If your immune system is healthy and strong, they will never be activated. They will never hurt you. It is not your destiny. They don't have to turn on just because they are there. I tell my patients they're like a light bulb. The light bulb is there, but you have to turn on the switch to get light. You have a switch also. Your switch is your lifestyle. So we're going to address all of that before we even do any supplementation for any mental issues. We're going to address your stress, your sleep, your clean water, your food, your bowels, your toxic level, your hormone levels, your nutrient level, etc. There's no such thing as here is methylation. You have a problem with methylation. Here is a supplement. If you get that, run away, because that doctor does not know what to do with your methylation issues. And yes, I get a little bit passionate about this because I see so many patients that are taking advantage of, oh, Mr. Smith, you can't methylate, so let me give you this so you can methylate. It doesn't work that way. Methylation is not a linear reaction. You can't intervene in one step and hope that the other steps will come into place. Methylation intertwines. There are many negative feedback loops and mechanisms that if we intervene here, your body will then say, okay guys, over here, stop making this because my body has it. It's by now, if I've seen you, and if you're watching this video, it's because I've seen you. This video only gets viewed by my patients. By now, this is repetitive to you, but I know that you might need to hear it more than once. At the end of almost our journey together, which could be as little as 3 visits, as much as, I don't know, it depends on the patient, but not very many. You may not even need to supplement with anything that will improve methylation. Your lifestyle may be enough. But if we do, there are certain things that we can add. There will be the B vitamins, especially riboflavin. There would be glutathione. There would be creatinine. There would be phosphatidylcholine. There would be, the essential amino acids. There will be supplements that we can do, and we might do some at the beginning, in the middle, at the end. It's going to depend on each person's individual journey. But what I need you to be very clear on is there is no such thing as a gene in isolation that can manifest by itself. Even if you do not have positive MTHFR gene, your lifestyle can trigger that gene by going around and about other genes. So when you think of methylation, I want you to think of a cycle of the MTHFR. It's going to take a methyl group, give it to folate, make methylfolate, which is then going to give it to homocysteine. Homocysteine is going to have another methyl group, which is going to turn it into methionine. Methionine is going to have another methyl group, which is going to turn into SAMe, and SAMe is going to turn back into homocysteine, and the cycle continues. SAMe is the body's major methyl donors. It doesn't mean that you need to go out and buy SAMe. Maybe down the line you might need to supplement with semi, but not for now. So please don't be frustrated. It's going to take work, but it is so worth it. It's so worth it when you see you being your old self again. When you can sleep, when you can laugh, when you can play, when you can work, when you can be a mommy again, a daddy again, a husband, a brother or sister. Believe me, I know it is completely worth it. And I'm in your corner. We'll work together.